Alrighty, welcome back to Settlers of Catan on the internet. We are playing some ranked Catan online. We are in a good headspace. That's important. There's things we've learned. I've been reading a lot of the comments and I've been watching a few games. I've picked up a few things that I think I can shift up and change. Currently at 1306. More important, I saw that you can check out the leaderboard. Can we check it out? Where am I? Global. Oh, look at me. Oh, you can't even see. Look at this. Who is number 10,394th in the world? Me. Boom. Bling, 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 bling. I'm going third. We're going to be putting a lot of effort into our placements. I've learned a lot about placements. Things I see immediately. Decent amount of ore, low wheat, medium sheep. I see a ore wheat sheep spot here, 5, 9, 10. Going third, that might be available. We need a brick wheat on a brick, or maybe even more, or honestly, 5, 9, 10, 8, 4, 3 would be a good combination. I don't think that's going to be available. There's a lot of sheep opportunity here. Maybe even the 8, 4, 3 just straight up. I'm looking to see if we can, let's give a GL in the chat. Let's try and talk while we're typing this time so I don't have to do as much editing, looking out for me in the future. I'm going to be focusing on my first placement. After that, we'll get into our plugs and then we'll do our second placement. Hopefully we can get all our plugs in at the same time. But I'm going to try and talk strategy and see how the game goes. 5, 9, 10. Really interesting first pick. I feel like there are a lot better placements than that. All right, we have both the 8, 3, 4 and the 5, 9, 10. This is just going to be a really strong opportunity, but I think it's going to give orange. Let's look ahead. They're going to have a 5, 9, 10, and then they need probably maybe the 6, 11, 4. Both those seem strong. Do I go 5, 9, 10 since there are these two really weak settlements here? Everyone's going for... I think we can go 5, 9, 10 and then maybe try and backtrack somewhere around here on this 8, 3, 4. But let's take a quick peek. A lot of sheep over here. Where's the sheep port? We could even go 5, 9, 10, point to the sheep port and try like the 6, 3, 4. I think the 5, 9, 10 is going to be a little bit easier for me to maneuver than the 8, 3, 4. But if the 8, 3, 4 is open, that's an obvious second choice. If the 8, 3, 10 is open, I'll probably take that also. If neither of those are taken, orange, let's just take a quick peek. I think they're going to go 8, 3, 4, 6, 11, 4. They're going to be like, I need wheat, I need sheep. So they might go 6, 4, 3, and then they need 6, 3, 4, 6, 4, 3. I can take the 8, 3, 10. I think I have 6, 4, 3, 8, 10, 3, 8, 10, 4 are my best options here. 6, 4, 3 just because the sheep port. Point towards the desert and try and get to the 8, 3 on the wood. Okay. Red's DC'd. Well, orange is taking a little bit of time. Let's get our plugs in. We are new at Catan. Well, I've played Catan for a while. I thought I was good at the game. Turns out, no, terrible at the game. Not the best Catan player. We are learning. Any critique, feedback, comments, criticism, things I can do bad and improve on, or things I've done great and you're like, keep doing more of that, throw it down in the comments below. I can take any level of criticism. You can be as harsh as you want. This is a learning channel for me and for you. You might learn something in the comments too. Feel free to get discussions. By the way, as we're talking about discussions, we have a Discord channel. So you can join Discord. There's the 834. So I'm looking at the 634 as my next option. And yeah, we got the Discord. If you are throwing a comment down below, feel free to click that like button. It takes you 10 seconds. If it takes you 10 seconds to click the like button, you might need to talk to somebody about that. It should take you very little amount of time. All right, I'm looking at the 634 pointing towards the desert here. Let's just quickly check. We have the 6, 3, 11 for a little bit more ore, but I don't think that's great. 6, 5, 11 is just immediately better than the 6, 3, 11. This actually might just be really strong, but they were kind of tied on 5s. 6, 3, 4 is going to make me very tough to block, especially if we bump down to the 8, 3. I don't think anyone's going to get there. We're not going to be able to trade for wood very easily to get down there, but we might be able to get to the sheep port and then bump. I don't think it's going to get blocked because black is already placed there. So we have 2 more placements after me. We have probably the 6, 5, 11. Who's taking that? Who goes after me? Black. And then where's red go? 5, 9, 10. You need sheep and ore. They may take one of these 8-10s down here. Let's give it a shot. I think this is going to be more fun, and we're saying we want more fun. We're going to point towards the desert here. Go to the 8-3. So yeah, while you're down there, hopefully it takes you less than 1/10 of a second to click the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button. We're currently in a race with my mom. She has more subscribers than me, which is not acceptable. We gotta get more subscribers than my mom. We just gotta figure that one out. Wow, 6-5-12 instead of 6-5-11. 8-10 down there. Okay, so this 8-10 is blocked. This road is kind of useless. We gotta get to the sheep port before red. If we can't get to the sheep port, then where do we go? Maybe over to the wheat port. Brick for a sheep. Cannot do that. We need to try and get two. I mean, getting there is going to be tough. Does red want to get to the sheep port, though? You don't really have any sheep. That's more of just a block. All right. I'm going to hold. This is something where I'd be like, I'm going to trade for the road right now. But I think I'm going to hold. This is me learning. My instinct is saying trade all my sheep in for a wood. Look at that. We're getting there. We might be able to trade for wood. We need a block red. Yeah. Here we go. Sheep for wood. Perfect. Look at me. I'm holding. I'm smart. I'm learning. I'm doing different things. We're one wood away. Orange is a great wood partner trade because they don't have any sheep. I might be able to get one more on my turn. Red's not even going there. They're going for the brick port. Okay, now we're at risk of 7. Brutal. To the 12-11. Brick for wood. I don't want that right now. I need not a 7. Brutal. I think honestly getting rid of all 4 of my sheep makes sense. And we're going to actually rob red and try and get something there. We got a sheep. I'm going to place my road down. And we're just looking for a tree. But we need to trade it. I didn't want to block the wood because I need to be able to get my wood. How about a wheat for a wood? And then we're going to try a wheat ore for wood. Let's see. Red and black are thinking about it. Can't do wood for brick. What about a wheat ore for a wood? Think about it. Think about it. Okay. I'm not going to take the dev card. I'm going to hold. Wait, orange is thinking about it. Yeah, wheat ore for wood. Let's go. Give me that sheep port. All right, we got our sheep port. We have our wasted road here. You know what we push? 1, 2. I mean, the road's going to be tough to get to, but we might try and just push for this 11-5. Get a little bit more wheat and ore. That'd be kind of crazy. Is black going to push for that in any situation? 11-5 and try and start upgrading. Okay, get it off that 7, please. Or do we push for the 6-2 and try and get more sheep? 6-2 with more sheep might be smarter than going for the 11-5. That's going to be a lot more sheep production. Or port I don't really care as much about. We can go 6-2 and then maybe bump to the 2-5. 6-2. Yeah, I think 6-2. Let's get more sheep. Use our sheep port. Okay, no rolls. That's fine. 3, 4, 5. There's 9. We got some 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. No 8s. 8s is our weak spot. Orange looking strong early game with the strong ore, but they don't have any sheep, so they're going to have a tough time pushing for dev cards. I don't have very much ore, so I'm going to have a tough time pushing for cities. First upgrade is going to be this 1059. And I think if we get any road materials, we're going to be pushing to the 6-2, but we're going to try and upgrade our 5-9-10 first. Going to be a lot of rolls for that. Okay, we got our 2 wheat. Where are they going? Where's red going? So who's in the first? Orange. Let's block their wheat. Okay, we got an ore. Who's in a threat to win? I think it's just orange right now with their high ore and wheat. I'd loved it to stay on the 8, but I rolled a 7. Okay, that's another ore. We're one card away. A 5-10, or a combination of 2 6s or 2 3s, or a 6 and a 3 gets us the city on the 5-9-10. The 6-2 is not contended, so I'm not going there fast. That's not my priority list. That's city in hand. Unrobbable. Sheep for 2 ore. What does that give black? Does that help me at all? I think that helps black more than it helps me, to be honest with you. Even though that's a good trade. What's it get them on? The 11-2? Let's take it. Gets them to the wood port. I think giving black the wood port, I'm okay with that. That's a for sure city. They don't have a mono in hand. It's not going to have me 7 out. If I double up ores over here, we can get a lot more sheep. I think this is going to just be stronger for the entire game for me. Look at that, already getting more ore. Sheep for ore, don't need. We need to bump over to the 6-2 port now. Can't do 2 ore again. I'm not as worried about black, even with the wood port. They're going to get road. They're going to have a tough time upgrading. They might not have a tough time upgrading. All right, the 5s are coming in insano. 9 gets me another upgrade. Do we 4-for-1 our ore? Can't 4-for-1 our ore for a dev card. Seems insane. We got to build our roads over to the 6-2. I think the best way for us to get roads might be going dev cards. Holy smokes. The 5s are coming in hot. We need 3, so we have 5 ore to trade. Sheep for ore. There's so much ore on the board. Do you not see how many 5s rolled? We need a 9. Okay. I mean, blocking the ore on orange is pretty obvious here. I think I just want to take a dev card. Knight for defense is great news. The 5s are bonkers. I'm not even going to say anything in chat. The one thing I did learn here, in the chat box, we need to be using this more. Why am I look so dark? I have my light on and everything. Aim's too far away. The chat we need to be using more strategically here. We need to be using the chat in a way that is going to make us benefit. We don't need to just be talking. I'm not here to make friends. That's what the YouTube comment section is for. That's insane. All right, we don't need to use our robber yet. Good block on the 8. A lot of sheep. That's another free card. Free card and a half every 10 rolls. And it seems like everyone's looking for sheep. Black's looking for sheep. Orange is looking for sheep. Might be able to get some good sheep trades. Maybe I can do a sheep for a road. What a sheep for 2 wood. Orange needs sheep. All right, that's 2 free cards. That's 1 away from a city on the 6-3-4 or 1 road. If we get the city on the 6-3-4, we're just going to go for it. It's going to make me really hard to block. 5, 9, 10 gets me the city. Okay, 11. I mean, I'm still seeing this 11, 5. I don't think it's going to be smart for me to go push for that. Black with road, but they're going to have a tough time building sheep for ore. Sheep for a road. Don't need ore. Don't need 2 ore. I don't think I need 2 ore. That's going to help black more. That's going to help me. Getting them on the 6, 3, 11 is really dangerous with the wood port. I gotta be really stingy with my sheep here. All right, that's a road. I think I'm going to take the road here. No one's pushing over to the ore port. I'm not worried about using the ore port as a port. I'm worried about getting it as the 6-2 upgrade. It's a lot more sheep. Our sheep straightening is going to be very valuable here. 7 out. Okay, that's going on me. Black has to discard. Great news. Black getting more wood here is going to make them really dangerous, and they're going to have a lot of ore. Again, they need sheep very badly. Blocking red. I think I'm actually in a really good position here. Orange at 4, red at 4, black at 3, tough to upgrade. Orange here, they're going to start pushing for army, but they don't have any sheep. Another 7. Blocked themselves. Let's go, self-block, whoa. Red blocked themselves with the 7. Red thinks I'm so strong that they don't need sheep, and I have a knight in my hand, so I'm going to like block it on the... Probably the 10 wood. Who's in the lead? 4-4 black's not really in the lead. Let's go on the 10 wood. Doesn't really help anyone that much, but I think... There we go. We got a wood. Okay, we're going to take another road here. Let's push over to the sheep port. And let's take another dev card as defense. Mono is great. We can... I mean, I don't really need a sheep mono. I can save that. That's a saver. Save that one for the future. Well, blank the microphone. Depends what we've got, but we can mono a lot of different things here. Ore mono with all the high ore is going to be pretty juicy. Might get us a few upgrades, you know? We don't have a lot of wheat. If the ore keeps rolling, I don't think there's going to be so many 5s, but we might need to get a lot of wheat. I'm going to keep track of our cards all of a sudden. Or trying to. Mostly just look at the piles here. I mean, if a 9 rolls, that's just a lot of ore. And we get... Not really going to do too much there. The 9s haven't really rolled that strong. Sheep for ore, don't need. I can't give you a sheep. It's a free card. Let's just pass. Be patient with our mono. Mono is not stealable. We can use it to skyrocket us into the game. We're looking for a settle on the 6-2 is our next game plan. And then city the 6-3 and then city the 6-2. So we need a lot of wheat and a lot of ore. A lot of ore has been rolled. Black cannot get the 6-3-11, and we're worried about orange skyrocketing in, but they have the 3-1 port, so the wood is probably a strong block for them. The 8 ore and the 4, but red has the brick port. Not really doing any trades right now. Red has the brick port and the 9 brick, but I don't see their win condition. They don't have any ore. They're gonna have a tough time. They don't have any ore. They have a little bit of sheep, but they blocked their own sheep. They don't even care about it. Very funny. Black 7'd out. No, just straight up 8. Not a lot of cards out there for the mono, so let's hang tight. Sheep for a brick wheat. I could take that. Got traded to red. Okay, black's very strong. Brick. I'm going to pass. There's a lot of brick out there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough from the mono to make it worthwhile. I think I can make this mono be really powerful. Orange is very strong with the 4 wheat. The 4 wheat is my block. 3 to a city. We're looking for a 9 or a 10. Starting to fall behind with some bad turns. Could really get this knight over on this 4 wheat. I'm nervous about orange. Let's mono the tree. This is going to be our turn. We got a lot of tree. Take our settle here. What am I looking for now? Can we road 1, 2 to the 11-5? Not a great placement, but we have road. Black's going to be pushing for road now, so they're not going to be able to defend the 11-5. We just need a brick and a wheat or some 6s or 10s to roll. Get that 7 off of my ore port, please. I look dangerous at 5 points. If I get to the 11-5, also dangerous. We have our rare wood. It's great news. Rare for me. I'm in a good spot right now. I wasn't really pushing for road. I mean, I have the opportunity to get road, which is kind of silly. So let's just math this out. 11-5, dev card, and road. I don't think I'm going to be getting road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 roads gets me pretty close. Red can obviously block. Might bait them into blocking road. There's the 9 that hasn't been rolling recently. A 10 gets me. A 10 gets me the settle there. Can't be trading black anymore. Sheep. Plus the sheep is blocked. No one has sheep. Whoa, zoomed in. Nobody saw that. Sheep for wood. Looking for a 10. 10 gets us a settle. And a little bit more wheat production. Can't be trading with red right now. They're really far. They're actually, everyone's pretty even. Everyone's pretty even. Not a 10. I mean, I don't think anyone has sheep. We'll put the trade out there, but I don't think anyone has sheep. So let's just pass. Yeah, no one has sheep. I'm the sheep man. 6 roll, block, ouch. I'm looking for, I think black's going to try and block this, which is not the worst thing, but it's not great. Orange on the 8-4, very dangerous. 6 block again. It's okay. We're doing fine. Another brick. Yeah, 2, 3, 10. Or a 5. We have the ore port. Yep. Block and road. I'm not worried about road. I'm worried about the settle here. Because now black's road is kind of weird. I mean, they're just roading everywhere. Black's got road, but they don't have a settle. Let's try this. What a wood for a wheat. Because I don't think anyone has sheep. Like, no one has sheep right now at all. So, what do I do at 7? I think I just hold. This is going to be one of those crazy things I feel like I'm learning. Let's hold. What about this? Let's try this. Anyone got 3 ore that they want to get rid of? Orange? All right, I'm holding. There's the sheep. We've got our settle in hand. If black can't get there and they don't have any sheep. So this might actually be, we might get our settle on the 5-11. Can't do sheep for wheat. Or, I mean, I'm the only person with sheep. Tough to trade sheep when the 6 block is there. Red has it. Red going for the 2 for 1. Red, you can't give orange that trade. This is dangerous for them. Orange at 6. Gonna have 2 more settles. Might be at 8. Might be at orange. Might be at 9. Just point that out in the chat. Orange might be at 9. They've used no knights. And we're going to keep going. Looking for our settle if black doesn't get there. I don't think they will. Okay, they might with that 6 roll. So if that settle's gone, we push for the 9 settle. Or do we push just for straight up dev cards and just go aggressive into devs as hard as we can? They're just building roads all over the place. Let's not give you a wheat for a road. Maybe we build to the wheat port. Wow, I got the settle. All right. Do I try and build to the wheat port or do we build to... Let's just take an ore and pass. Ore is going to get stolen less frequently. 7. Get it off that 6. Who do you think's in the lead right now? I mean, I think it's orange pretty obviously. Orange blocking me. That's fine. Enjoy your ore. You don't need that. We need to push for dev cards if we can. Dev cards and upgrades. Blocking orange is going to be really critical, but nobody else has dev cards. No one's pushing for him. I'm the dev card guy. Why am I not going for dev cards? Pushing down here to the 11-5 was smart, but now we need to start pushing for dev cards. Maybe a little late. That's a dev card. Yeah, exclusively dev cards and cities. No more roads for me. Sheep to black for an ore? Yes. Black is in last place right now. I don't mind trading black. I don't really care what they're doing. All right. City. I know I kept saying dev cards, but I think citying the extra sheep here. Oh, brick for an ore. See if we can get a dev card. How about 2 brick for an ore? Does anyone want that? Looking at black here. I don't want to trade with orange. All right, we're just going to hold and pass. The 2 brick are kind of useless for me right now. We're looking for 6s, 3s, 2s, 10s, 9s. Don't need tree. I don't care about tree or brick at all. Definitely don't want to trade to orange. They have 15 cards. That just might be GG. Orange is at like 9 points right now. Building road. Got to block the 8 ore. Nice. I can get army to get 9 if a 5 rolls. That's going to take too many turns though. I think I'm too slow. All right, well, you know what? There's a lot of improvements here. I think right now we can already see that orange pretty much has this one in the bag with their 3 dev cards. I don't know what they'd be holding for, but realistically, a little slow. Maybe some mistakes here. Gotta push for more dev cards. I'm not worried about black at 8. I don't think I'm gonna get any stone here. Trying to trade around, get something. I don't think anyone's going to trade me a sheep. Trying to get a dev card here. Doing all sorts of things I can try. I think I'm stuck. Do I hold at 8? I don't really know what else I do. I think I just hold at 8. All right. Orange once again, no knights. Okay, they're using a knight after their roll. Bumping it onto red. Okay, let's get rid of the 2 brick. 2 of those wheat. Wheat port may have been useful this game, but I think, yeah, let's keep blocking orange. Orange could be at 9 once again. Again, settle for the win. We got to keep them cautious. Red, you're not taking road from black. Where are you going? 10, 6, 3. There we go. That's a 1 dev card. Can't do that to black. Two. Okay, we're gonna take 2 dev cards here. All right, we've got army. If we can hang tight, we might be able to get there, but I think orange is gonna beat us. It's gonna be very tough. We have army in hand. We might get 1 victory point by then, but I think orange is gonna win, which means I get 3rd with black at road. No one can trade. Wow. All right, we might get there. We might get there. We need 1 more point for the win and to hold on to 2 turns. We could city or dev. I'm fine with either. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I'm not worried about black. I'm worried extremely only about orange. And I think blocking their 8 or just because they're 3-1 ports is the most important. Holy smokes, that might be a city. How about the 6-2 upgrade? I think the 8 or makes the most amount of sense. If we don't get a 10, 3, 6, or 2, then we're going to go for the or 9. Then we're going to go for dev. Black at 9. I'm still worried about orange. Orange and black. Let's steal from orange because they're the next up. Didn't get there. All right, we're going to roll. I'm going to steal from orange once again. I know black could get there with just like a single dev card pop. I think black has a harder time than orange right now. Okay. Another knight, not great. Does orange get there? GG. All right, orange could be at 9. Black is definitely at 9. Black has a lot of cards. I think black might get there. Maybe I messed up. I win. I have win in hand. If I get there. But I think black's gonna get there. Yeah, that was a bad steal. I mean, if black sevens, it might be tough. Where do I go if I 7? I think that's game. 11 cards in hand, you can't get a single point. You have the settle. Yep. Wow, black kind of snuck in there, huh? I forgot about that. Little slow for me. I was close. I was real close, right? I was right in there. Where was orange at? Orange was at 9. I had army in hand with a point in hand. Let's check out the dice stats. A lot of 3s. Okay. All right. Where are we looking at resources? I crushed it on the resources. Total resource lost. Overall resource score. Pretty even for the top 3. Definitely improving.